Hi, guys.
Hello.
How's everybody today?
Well, how about you?
Well, I am well, but
I'm good.
first
I'm
of
good.
all, very happy birthday to you, Tiff.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So
You're turning older when you get you go to put your gifts away, and you're like, "Can you guys help me bring my toys upstairs?" So that, or my husband really knows, all the stuff that I like. So
well, you've been showing off the stuff yesterday on your guys' stream, but I hope that you can show off a little bit today as well, because it was so cool. I was so jealous. I stopped by and I was just so jealous. It was like
there was a lot of fun stuff. Some of the stuff I did put away in my case. Like, he got me the Harley Quinn gun from the movie, and so I put that in my case with my Harley Quinn stuff. He got me the noisy cricket from Men in Black, so I put that in there along with my Batwoman statue. So that, and my Holy Grail is over by Indiana Jones. He literally got me a Grail for my birthday. So
oh my god, that was so cool.
awesome.
When I saw it yesterday, I was like, you know what? That's what you want. That's just what you want.
Exactly.
And you know what? On top of that, I mean, the activations began. So you have, birthday presents from, over there as well.
Oh,
if you
heck yeah. Birthday
It's been
presents all around.
amazing. Every day, it's just like, I'm like, what are we gonna get today? And it's amazing.
Same, Jessica. Same. Like, we need to talk about that Joker tease, girls. We really need to talk about that Joker tease, because I am just very, very excited. Hello, Russia. I was showing off some messages. So hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Okay, so let's start off with, those activations, because Zach dropped a bomb on us a few days ago in the form of 3 absolutely gorgeous posters. And I mean, we'll come back to it because we have, Cole and Meg coming back in. So we will be coming back and forth with it. But I wanted to see what you girls thought when you first saw it. And I mean, they were teased. I'm going to show them. So this was the first one that dropped. And then this was the second one. And I believe that this was a Fallen, Risen, and then we had Reborn.
Yes.
And it was teased earlier, like it was teased like a night before, I believe. Few people posted, including us, that something's going to be dropping. So what did you girls think when it dropped?
I mean,
it's in the release date, obviously.
I mean, all 3 are just absolutely beautiful, and the fact that it's in an official poster with a date with his name on it, and it's happening, is just something that really like hit me here. I was like, wow, where were we 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and where are we now? And it's just so amazing. And the fact that we got 3 is really great, and the messages behind them, if you have a look at them, is very deep. So the first one, with it being like the broken shield, which plays back into the first ever release that he did for the one that shall not be named. Yeah. And it's done in a black and white, and it's shown that it was broken, and there was a lot of errors and a lot of issues with it, regardless of whether he actually did release it then. There would have been compromises, and there would have been issues that he had to deal with, and he had to include into that movie. And then the second one, I think, encapsulates the rising of the Justice League and the actual movie that we're going to get, and the elements that are present in it, and the Easter eggs in the second one were so amazing. But personally, my absolute favorite one is the third and final one, because it's so meta, and then 2, it encapsulates absolutely everything about this movie. And the fact that a director has literally got his name on the poster is just so endearing and so amazing. And I feel like the third one has such a great emotional connection to a lot of the fans. So all three of them are just amazing, but that's my long-winded answer. So also, hi, Cole.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late.
You're
It's
very
all right.
quiet, honey.
How about now?
Now it's better.
Yeah, I'd forgotten to move the mic towards me.
Oh, it happens. Well, you know,
Sorry, I took
we are
your
matching
time.
t-shirts today. We are matching t-shirts. Look at us.
This wasn't planned.
I'm
Yeah,
actually wearing my Mara Jade shirt, so
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
the same one it's also my screensaver on my phone, so it's a little
I
bit of a
really
favorite.
like it. I like the front of it too.
Yeah, it really shows off like her purple hair and everything, so it looks really cool.
It's really nice. I like it. Well, what did you think, Tiff? What did you think about the posters? Because I agree with Fatma a lot. I like the story behind them.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I actually I feel a lot of what Fatma does, because it's, I liked, the very first one to me, that I saw, at least in the order of succession too, was the broken shield, and I thought how awesome that that looks, the symbolism. And then the flag, it just, especially when a lot of, some of those moving, pictures with the flag and it says a war is coming. And so, just knowing that we get this different twist and the different, you get to see Darkseid, you get to see, all these different things we didn't see in that first one. But I really I also like that third picture, just because it encapsulates everything of, having that reel there, having, someone even mentioned that, his name is in red. And so, I mean, it really kind of makes it pop out that, hey, this is my movie. We're going to see what we do with this. So I really like that third picture. It kind of shows a little bit of that first picture, but then, the showing that it's, something else is coming, and I'm super excited about it.
Also, I think the thing that's underneath it is the Superman shield, more so than the Justice League, maybe, or is it the Justice League shield that's under it?
That's the
Or it could
Justice
be the-
League shield, I think.
Because it has like the
Or it's
the
just
little-
a piece of concrete.
or just that works too.
I think like the most Easter eggs are in this one, actually, because you can see the Arthur's trident, and you can see Diana's shield there.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious. It's not as obvious on here. I don't know if people who have it like on a full screen can see it better, but this one has a lot of Easter eggs in them. But I did notice that somebody zoomed in on this one, and they zoomed in on the film, and there is that scene when you watch the trailer at the end, almost at the end, where they all stand in a row, waiting, to get into the Batwing, I believe it is. So that's there. That's the scene that's on the film right here, and I think that's pretty cool.
That's very cool.
It's like a cool little thing. Yeah. But yeah, I think that this one carries a lot of weight. And I think that similar to the first trailer that we've gotten, or teaser, because officially it's called teaser, but similar to that, this is very personal to Zach. It's more than a movie. On those posters, it's about more than a movie. It's something that's very closer to us as a fandom as well, because we've been there for the journey. And I think ultimately these posters just mean so much to us, because again, we've been there from some of us from the start, some of us joined along the way, but the point is we've been there from this broken Justice League shield or logo or whatever you want to call it all the way here, and it just has so much emotional weight. I also like the fact that they're black and white, because I don't know if you girls remember, but Zach mentioned, I don't know if it was actually on our stream or if it was somewhere else, but he did mention that for the longest time, until it was approved, he knew the movie in black and white. And
I think that was on Justice. That was during Justice Con.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knew the movie in black and white, and that's why it's why it has a special meaning to him. And that he'd like to show it in black and white as well, which he confirmed in some of the comments. And so I think it's poetic that the posters were in black and white too. I wonder, because I believe that we're going to get some more. I'm curious if the next trailer and the next posters are going to be more focused on the movie, if like these things were more for us, and then there is going to be a bit, of the marketing that's going to be more audience, like for anybody. And if they are, I am curious what they're going to look like. But those posters,
Yeah, I think that might be the most logical next step, because these posters literally are for us. Like, nobody who's casual is going to look at that and know what the hell it is. But if you see Batman on a poster, you know what kind of movie it is then. So I think
Omari, let me answer this question. First of all, we have Fran, who is able to upscale up just about everything, and then we have people who just start like zooming in. So, but yeah,
I feel like someone should have already done that by now. But I don't think
people did.
I just haven't seen anything.
I have, yeah. People have done that. But that said, the posters and obviously release date. Girls, did you expect release date to be 18th? Because there were, other dates floating around. So did you expect 18th, or were you expecting a bit later? What was your personal guess before all that came out?
I was hoping that it was this soon, but I just didn't know how soon it was going to be. So more than anything, I'm excited that it's a little over a month away. So we don't have to wait too much longer.
Yeah, I'm doing a countdown every day. I'm actually doing shot by shot the trailer. And I'm just doing a countdown day by day. I'm enjoying that very much. I'm enjoying myself.
That's very cool.
What are you girls going to do on the day? What is everybody going to do?
I've already booked the day off work.
I have a feeling that HBO Max is going to put it out the same way they did with Wonder Woman 1984, where they had it out the day of release date, but it was at noon for Eastern Standard Time. I have a feeling it's going to be like that again, because that just seems to be their thing for exclusive movies. So I don't know.
On the 18th or the night before?
With Wonder Woman 1984, it was due out on the 25th, and a lot of people stayed up late, and it didn't pop up. And then the next morning, it had a countdown on the main page that said it would be released at noon on Christmas Day.
Because it was like 9 a.m. in Pacific Standard Time, or whatever. I'm always, Pacific time anyway. But I think that would make sense that they would release it like that. Definitely.
Yeah, so I won't be staying up for it, because I'll probably just stay up for no reason. I really wish they would release the information like that, because with Wonder Woman, nobody knew, but hopefully they'll put out hey, don't stay up.
It's noon, not midnight.
I'm very tempted to watch Justice League the night before, but at the same time, like a lot of our colleagues in the movement, I've thought about maybe we should pick it apart or something on a stream for fun.
I don't know if I have the strength for that.
That's at least a 7-hour stream. You're gonna have to create 2 different StreamYards.
I was earlier.
I don't know how anyone's going to be able to pick this movie apart at 4 hours, unless you do.
I was saying
1 hour
apart Justice League first, and then watch the cut the next day.
I thought you were talking about number 4.
I think it would be cool to pick up the actual Justice League apart, but we would have to wait for that, because we need to keep in mind that not everybody will be able to watch it on the same day. So
hopefully the majority will, because there is no way in hell there will not be spoilers on the timeline. It'll be up to people individually to block it on their Twitter, or just not log into social media for the next day or so, because there's no way that this is not going to be spoiler central.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay off Twitter until I see it. But we were thinking actually with my flatmate that we're going to we can actually watch, BVS and Man of Steel, and just like give ourselves a little DCU tour before. Like, we were gonna watch everything, including like, Suicide Squad and all that stuff, just to make a little marathon leading up to it.
We should do that the day before. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed.
Definitely.
I'm not
like,
often invited to flatmate things because she doesn't love me.
Okay, now you're exaggerating.
So like I think it's going to be like a full-on detailed watch for Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, and to look out for anything. And then, oh my god, I genuinely and utterly do not understand how I'm going to be able to process the first 4 hours that I watch it. I think I'm just going to be in like a state of good shock, perhaps is the word for it, or like a state of like, this is it. I'm actually watching it. This is real. Not that we don't know it's not, you know what I mean? But like, I can't, the first time watching it, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch it at least 3 times before I can actually talk about anything. Because everything on, if I tweet about this, it's just going to be like capital letters of just like keyboard jams of like.
What's your first Justice League impression?
What's your first Justice League impression? Screaming.
Yes, euphoria.
Just
like, I have no
screaming.
idea. Like, I genuinely do not know how I'm going to react.
It's gonna be like one of those GIF where you have that flailing, airman, like, ooh.
Yes. Sorry.
But you know what? I completely share your sentiment. I think I tweeted, was it like a few weeks ago? Maybe not even. And I tweeted that I'm probably gonna cry through the first watch of it. So there's gonna have to be second watch right after. So it's not going to be 4 hours. It's going to be at least 8 hours. Like, that's going to be a full-on shift on that one. But
people who'll be able to tweet about this, I don't know how any of us will be able to tweet.
So Nana's refusing to talk to me during the film. I was hoping we could watch it, like sync it up and then watch it on the phone together. But she's refusing. She wants me to be alone in this time of need. And so I'll probably be live tweeting. That's usually when I have no one to talk to, that's usually what I do. And so if I'm live tweeting spoilers, it's her fault completely.
It's good that she found out like who to blame it on, okay?
65-inch TV. Are you guys getting ready for the Super Bowl or something, or has that always been there?
That's actually our living room TV. So he's probably watching it on the YouTube channel on the TV. So
that's kind of frightening.
Likely, yeah.
I think I'm meant for like a phone screen.
Is this what the Justice Con watch is gonna be like when Enosh is not on live stream, or even when he is?
Probably. It's the biggest screen, you might as well.
But like, tell us, Tiff, is it 4K? Is it ready for Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Oh, it's definitely ready, yes.
Oh my god, I'm dying. I've been loving I know since we got onto the show, the Snyder Cut official Twitter tweeted at Harry J. Lennox, replying to him saying, "Welcome back, Mr. Secretary." I'm just loving the little
the interactions between all the accounts.
It's so cute. But it's funny because sometimes I like squint at it and I'm like, Zach, is that you? Because like with the posters reveal, I was pretty sure that was him.
For the longest time, whenever that account retweeted or tweeted something, we would get notifications about a post that they tagged us in where they shared Cole's reaction to the first trailer.
We still are.
It's not so much anymore, but it used
I
to
still
be.
see it, and then I'll look at how many people have retweeted, liked, or like seen it. I'm like, blah.
She always goes, so many people have watched me cry. How many was it, the views? Is it like 16,000 now?
I'll look just for the lulz. I'll look.
I mean, I've got a video of me screeching at the knowledge of, spoiler alert, but I feel like I'm the one that's
Hi,
late
Anthony.
for this. Screeching at the knowledge that Darth Maul is alive post Phantom Menace. So
Listen,
go.
I screamed too, and I watched Clone Wars where I'd already known he was alive, and I saw how he survived. I knew he was okay, and I still screamed. 21,000 views. Jesus H. Christ. Stop looking at me.
Wait, what is the age for?
I don't know. It's just an
Okay.
How long have you've known me? 10 years, and I've been the entire time, and you only ask now?
Look, I don't always question your strange speech patterns, okay?
Oh no. Fatma's camera quality is amazing. I see Henry peeking out from behind you.
And Batman.
Henry over there creeping.
Yes, I live and breathe these characters. They're everywhere in my life, and I love DC so much. If this isn't apparent, but yeah, I'm glad
I have
that
a
my
question for you, Fatma, because the other day I was talking to Amanda, Lauren, not Rose, and she was telling me that Shep, her and Steven's son, calls Zach Mr. Snyder Cut. What does Sammy call Zach? Does he actually call him Zach or does he have a funny name like that?
Yeah, so for context, for anyone who doesn't know who Sammy is, he's my little brother. At the moment, no, he just calls him Zack Snyder. He's very, very, very aware of everything in DC. Like, obviously, at the age of 5 and above, kids these days are so, tech savvy at such a young age and can use YouTube, can research, and now he can spell and read and write. And like, I think on my Twitter he drew Adam West's Batman. I tweeted it.
That was so
So like,
cute.
so he can read and write and everything. So he goes on YouTube and he just searches for things. He was literally obsessed about. He's currently obsessed about Godzilla vs Kong.
What team?
But yeah, he fully refers to Zack Snyder as Zack Snyder, and he knows who Ray Fisher is, and he's like, "Oh, you spoke to Darkseid," and he's like, these are the people that you know," and then like, and then he talks about the other characters like Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck's Batman, but then he also talks about Robert Pattinson's Batman. He's like, "Did you know that the trailer has this scene?" And I'm like, "How do you know?" He was like, "Because I saw this review that said that in Robert Pattinson's Batman movie that's coming out, this is what's going to happen." And I'm like, "Wow, I did not know this fact, but I guess the person who did the theory."
You're doing good job there, Big Sis.
No, but this is him doing it out of his own volition, because
but you can't deny the fact. You can't deny the fact that your enthusiasm and passion, he sees that and he's like, why does Big Sister love this so much? And so he's like, and then he starts learning and is like, oh. By the way, whenever you tweet about him, about like, the hijinks he gets into or the comments, it makes my day. I absolutely love that little boy, and I've never even met him.
Yeah, he's the best thing.
It's adorable.
Yes, I can vouch for that, because me and Nana are both international. So VPN works for laptops and stuff like that, but then it's a hassle to sort out. It's a hassle to have set up, and like, it's an extra step that you have to take. And then on top of that, you also have to have an American method of payment. So you have to manipulate the system to allow it for you to pay for it that way, for you to have HBO Max as a subscription service. But regardless of having it as a subscription service, let's just keep that to a side, because there's a lot of contracts involved with that. So for example, any country that has Sky as a dominant broadcasting service has a lot of has contracts that were renewed literally just before the merger, which was a very, very silly move by whoever agreed to it. And so like the UK and I believe the New Zealand and other countries that operate with Sky have that issue, because at the moment HBO Max genuinely has their hands tied as to having it roll out internationally because of certain contracts. But if you have that issue with HBO Max internationally, what I would appreciate or would like, do from a standpoint of like having the international fans who worked so hard as well, who put their voices in this, who put their love and effort and time in this movie and other movies as well that, HBO Max has, that they'd at least have some kind of rollout at the beginning when Google Play announced that they didn't announce. When we found it on Google Play, I was like, okay, at least I can have it on Google Play for even for 48 hours. At least the numbers, that the money that I can pay shows that there's an international fan base, regardless of whether I set up a VPN and HBO Max. I would have also paid for the Google Play thing, because then it would show them the numbers for international fans. So it is at the moment quite disheartening, but I also trust that Zach wouldn't leave his international fans out to dry, and I'd also trust the fact that they have a huge fan base internationally, especially Brazil, because they have a high number of DC fans, and it's been shown time and time again, to the point where Brazil has its own huge Comic-Con, pre-pandemic. So I'm talking a lot, so please do stop
No,
me.
you're hitting all the points. I was gonna say, I think much like how we had to wait so long for the release date and for the news about the official title, that Zach has been fighting this behind the scenes, and just can't say anything, because even when it came to the release date, when we spoke to him a few weeks ago about Justice Con, we asked him about it just because we wanted to coordinate everything, and he said that he doesn't know, that he will probably find out shortly before we do. So I think he's been fighting for it, and it might be not until last minute that we find out, which really, really sucks and is totally bad for business. But
we need to keep in mind, because when I was reading the release notes where they were stating, because they did say that aside from HBO Max, there is going to be locations in the world that carry it on HBO Go, which is like Central Europe, Northern Europe, Spain. So there are already locations in the world who do know when and where they will have the movie. And there was a note underneath that said they're working out the rest of the international locations as we speak. So there should be more announcements coming as, leading up to the movie. I do firmly believe that as far as UK goes, we will probably see it on either Now TV or Sky in general. We will just find it somewhere there. That said, I might end up having to go through VPN and doing my HBO Max, because I don't actually have a TV license, which UK people will know is a bit of a problem. But I just because I'm not watching TV. That's the thing. Like I'm not even paying for like TV. I just have internet and I watch Netflix, but I just don't watch TV. And for those of you who are not from the UK, you have to have a TV license if you're watching live TV. So if you're watching BBC and stuff like that, it costs like £160 a year. And I'm just not watching it enough to pay for that.
What's the point of the license?
So everyone who pays for the license, basically, we've got free channels like BBC, BBC ITV, Channel 5, Channel 4. They're all like... I think the license, forget the other channels, I think the license mainly pays for BBC in general, and BBC has several channels, I think, and it's a way to support that. And I think there's more legal things. I might be wrong, but I think it's generally the BBC, which is what live.
I mean, like here in America, you get like a basic cable package, and that's all of the channels that would be considered, I guess, free, like what you said. And then like some other stuff, but I don't. Tiff, you pay bills. How much is is it like $100 or so for a basic cable package? Do you think it's around the same?
I think it's around that, just because we have a bundle for ours, so we pay for phone, internet, and cable. And then we use our cell phones for everything. So now, I mean, it's still considered a bundle because now it's, I think it's like cable, internet, and then like alarm system or something like that. So it's, when you put them all together, it's still within that, 150, kind of thing.
Yeah,
But they try to make it, appeasing because it's a bundle. So you're getting 3 things for this price. But if you get just the cable, it's usually around 80, 90, 100.
Okay, so then in UK, you're paying for a license and your basic cable?
No.
So the license, from what I can gather from, I'm not just on my phone, rudely, guys. I apologize. From what I can gather, it's mainly for the BBC in general, because when it was created, it was to inform, educate, and entertain all audiences. So that's what the BBC is there for. And BBC has several channels. So you've got BBC News, BBC for teens, CBeebies for kids.
It's
So
like
each
region has its own BBC as well. Like we have BBC Wales, like you have. There's just so much. BBC is
so what you're saying, no matter what, so long as you have the license, you can still watch Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Doctor Who's, well, I guess you pay for the license, so you pay to watch BBC stuff, but in general, once you have the license, you can watch all live TV as well.
Like, for example, you can't even watch BBC iPlayer without license. I have an iPlayer app in my phone, but whenever I turn it on, it asks if I have a TV license. It doesn't actually want to put anything in, but this is where it gets tricky. So, like, you say you have a license, but they can check. Like, I don't know how exactly they do it. I remember my boss telling me that they like drive around in the car and they like pick on signals and stuff. And if they find that you're just playing TV and not having a license, they can fine you. So
that is weird.
I had to actually make a declaration because my flatmate moved out at the end of last year, and we had a TV license then because she was watching it, but I am just not a TV person. I just don't watch it. So I was like, well, I do not want to pay this extra money, especially now. I just cannot afford it. So I'm not gonna. So I told her, just cancel the license and whatever. And then I got a letter and I had to make a declaration that I'm not watching any live TV and I don't want to pay for the TV license. And then they were like, well, we may have to come and check. And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, come and check. I'm not watching anything. So
that's weird. That's wild. Because I saw people talking about the license on the timeline and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, to drive, you needed to watch TV?
Yeah, I think it like, bottom line, it obviously, BBC channels, like these people still need to get paid. Yeah. So I guess it's just a universal thing, that kind of keeps them afloat. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works. I know similar thing works in Czech Republic, but the price is significantly lower. So, I just don't know how that goes. But like said,
package in the US, only you're paying for the year versus us paying for the month, regardless of how big or small the packages that we choose, because we can choose just like the main, stations, or we can choose, Disney and, sports and all this other stuff. So that's what it sounds like. It's just your basic.
I mean, we do have these packages as well. Like you then go and you actually buy and you actually pay monthly for an actual like TV set of programs that like. So on top of the license, if you want something else other than just BBC channels, you do have to pay also for that. So like, for example, Sky, I would have to pay like my package right now, because I do have Sky, which should be the provider, or we think that's going to be the provider that's going to bring Zack Snyder's Justice League. I have the provider, but I only have it for my internet. So I cannot actually see Sky channels. I would have to pay another like £20 extra a month in order to get the channels. And I mean, I don't mind doing it for Zack Snyder's Justice League, but to be fair, if it's on Now TV, I prefer that because then if they put it on just like Sky Movies, then I don't actually have to get the TV license, no? So
I mean, if you have to watch it on HBO Max, that worked for when we watched Wonder Woman 1984 together. But you're lucky. You have me to help you with having an American address to pay for it.
But you know, I think that like obviously when we circle back to what the main topic was, which you know Gillis pulled out, we should, you know, wherever we're from, we should definitely remain vocal. We should definitely keep saying, you know, that we need international access to the movie, and we should keep, you know, asking for it. And I know that HBO Max cannot be everywhere. It's not just it's not. Hi, Meg.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Oh, very well. We're just talking about how we need to be more vocal about getting Zack Snyder's Justice League internationally.
Yes, we do. I've seen quite a few people campaigning for it, so I'll make sure to jump on that as well because, I mean, didn't Canada, they're doing, what is it called? It's available through
Crave or something?
Crave, yeah. So they got to get on that.
That's one country down.
Yeah.
One country down, another 200 to go.
Yeah.
We also need to remember, like, I think Jessica pointed it out that VPN is quite expensive. I mean, you can get quite cheap bundles for professional VPN that works, but we also need to remember that, you know, each country is different currencies, different rates, and like HBO Max subscription can really come really expensive to some countries, while it can be really affordable somewhere else. So, like, for example, from the UK, for me, paying it is not a problem. But if I was living back in Czech Republic, it would be a really expensive subscription to have. So not everybody can do it. Even if there is a workaround, even if they can figure it out, not everybody can do it that way and afford it that way. So we just need to be vocal, and we need to keep reminding them that we do want to watch that movie, and we want to watch it everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Amen.
I think really it's up to how negotiations go. I think it'll be very telling how the rest of this month goes.
I just feel like the USA fans are not done. Yeah, you know, I feel like I agree with that, Rasha. I feel like there's people that are like, oh, okay, well, my country has it, so that's cool. And then they're not really campaigning for other places to get it. It does, yeah, I can see how it seems dismissive. That sucks.
I mean, like, how would we campaign for it? Like, what? Like,
just be vocal about it.
Well, yeah, other than being vocal, but like in the past, we need to also make sure that, like, we know who we should be tagging. So, like, international fans, tell us who to tag, and let's do this thing. Let's figure it out. I mean, if we need to do a trending event, then we'll do a trending event.
Start tagging the world leaders.
I know. I know. I think that Latin America they have their own hashtag now for this specific purpose. So feel free to look it up and join in. It doesn't matter where you're from, just join in. The more people are out there, the more vocal we get, the more help we can get them. And, you know.
Yeah, but it would definitely be good if international fans can tell us who should we be tagging.
Ooh, yeah. I need to see it in IMAX, especially after that picture he posted of Diana.
Oh my god, I have it. Hang on.
I need to see it in IMAX. Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
Imagine being in that theater, just seeing it like this. And I mean, even this picture.
Yeah.
Oh it's just like
Fabian.
Yeah.
I think that's Fabian down front taking a picture too.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, but like this is dream.
Yeah. I need to see it on the biggest screen I possibly can.
I'm really hoping that there is some kind of like theater release, at least like I know that they want it to be an exclusive for HBO Max for a good like maybe month or so, but I'm really, really, really hoping that they release both BVS and the remastered version of BVS in IMAX and the Zack Snyder's Justice League in IMAX or whatever, just in a screen that you can watch in the theaters as soon as it's safe to do so, because listening to A Beautiful Lie and listening to this score.
Happy birthday to Amanda, by the way. Amanda has a birthday today.
Yeah, quick segue. It's Amanda's birthday. Yesterday was Tiff's birthday. So happy birthday to our February babies. And then a week and a half, it's Meg's birthday.
20 days.
It's like February is the best month.
Yeah.
I don't know. My brothers were born this month.
I don't know. March seems like it's going to be pretty good.
You know what?
Yeah, a little bit.
Isn't it?
I usually love March, and it's making me feel even happier that it's going to be.
But you know what? This is the thing. Like March, I think March is going to be a great month, and I think that with Cole and Meg, we might have a little thing that could add to it, but we won't talk about that yet. It's a little.
Yeah, we have a bit of an important phone call coming up this week. We'll let you know.
Yeah, maybe.
But going back to what Rasha was just saying, that's what I'm saying we should do. But those of us who aren't international and aren't familiar with these companies, we need you guys to tell us who to tag, who to annoy. Because
let's put it out there.
No
if there's
idea.
anyone in the comments who would be willing to do this, if you put together a tweet where you could, put together sort of what can fans do all over the world in order to support the international parts of the world that don't have the access yet, like make hashtags or tell us where to go and who to annoy. If you make like a comprehensive Twitter thread, link us in DMs and we boost it and we'll do all
if everyone from each country who has a different region or whatever for India, if someone made one, or for Latin America, someone made one, or Australia, etc. If you would do that and tell us who to tag and everything, then we'll help boost it and we'll help. But for those of us like the USA fans and even some UK fans, we don't know who all the providers are.
It'll mainly be Sky at the moment. Or
worldwide. That's not bad.
What?
No, I was just trying to think of what could go, like how to keep track of it, and it could be ZSJL worldwide. That's not bad. Could be worse. It's a little
that could be working. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay,
let's make a new hashtag.
We need another fucking hashtag.
Oh my god, they're gonna eat us alive if we make it hashtag one day.
Like I care. Like honestly, all of the people who are like, OMG, why are you making hashtags? Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, Arib has the right idea. Let's do this.
Okay, perfect, Arib. All right, so your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to tell us who to yell at.
Yeah.
Philip, we're working on it. I swear, we are working on it. We are struggling. Americans, please sign up to help. For God's sake.
Yes.
Okay, let me tweet that hashtag that Arib made, because
and explain.
I'm just gonna tweet the hashtag. Let's see what happens.
Oh shit! Too much pressure. Well, Arib, welcome. We're in the real world now, Arib. You're in it.
But yeah, have you guys? So who here is signed up for Merchmates?
I mean, I'm running it.
Did you guys sign up for it?
I can't. I literally have $20 in my bank account, so I
thought the way it works is they send you the money, you buy it, and then
but I don't have the money to like move around at the moment. I can barely afford to do my commissions at the moment.
Gotcha.
Cole, Enosh is raising a complaint.
What are you talking about? You haven't heard. I've
Maybe he hasn't
personally
heard from
sent
his
you an
merch mates.
email. Do I have to email your wife? Expect it to get to you? Because I'll do it. I'll
Right.
send it to her.
Guys, I tweeted the hashtag, so everybody in the comments, make sure to open Twitter and retweet that thing so we can
let
make
me go.
something out of it.
Amanda's sending to Meher. That's awesome. Hopefully
My
you
merch
get.
mate
Hopefully
said he
he
locked
got it.
his PayPal, so I don't know what that means, but
He
What?
lost it.
yeah. So I'll get it to him eventually, hopefully.
Joe Mama. That's a. My dad would say that, Joey. Okay. I'm gonna go yell at Scott. And get him to tell him that you're looking, Enosh.
Let me find this tweet.
Yeah,
Where is
that's
Scott? There he is.
But see, that's the thing that this is a great initiative by you guys, and it's so appreciated, and it's so like amazing that this has been set up, and it's a testament to our community and the work that we all put together. But again, what's going on with DC? Why is it not making it worldwide, or at least okay, make it exclusive through the DC website in the US, but at least release it to, I don't know, in each country. I'm sure there's like a main geek retailer that can do that service for them. Why not release it there as well so people can purchase it and DC still gets something out of it, but you've got your international fans who are willing to give, literally begging to give you money.
Begging. You know, Fatma, I think this brings up an issue that is much
I'm not
more...
trying to bash what you and Scott are doing. It's an amazing thing, and again, it's a testament to our community and how hard we work and how we're in it together. But what's going on? Like,
you know, but I think honestly, this is a testament to a much bigger issue than just what we are facing now. Like, obviously, Merchmates, it's absolutely amazing initiative, and we are so happy that, you know, to work on it with Scott. And I think it's great and it's unique in the way what it does. But when you look around and you look at nearly every franchise that is predominantly, you know, hailing from the US, you are facing the same issue. There is significantly more merchandise available in the United States than it's anywhere else in the world. And I've had my own experience with it as a person who lived in the States for 2 years, and then I moved out. Like, I moved to the States from Czech Republic, where there's, you know, approximately 3 comic book stores in the entire country. And I moved to the US and I discovered places like Hot Topic and the fact that there are comic book stores on nearly every corner. You know, Forbidden Planet is a big thing, just like in the UK. And suddenly I was in heaven because there was everything everywhere. You know, it was just part of, like, you go to Walmart and you can get geeky shirts and you can get all this kind of stuff.
Underwear.
Yes, that was my favorite part. Cheap Walmart underwear with Superman on it. Too much information? Okay, move on. Anyway, so point is, you know, in America, access to merchandise is just so much easier. And I'm not talking just apparel. I'm talking toys. I'm talking exclusives. Even as, like, from the point of view of a Funko collector, if I want to buy something from Pop in a Box, which has both US and the UK site, if I'm buying an exclusive, and I'm buying it in the European site, I'm going to get a sticker that makes it much less valuable than the one that I get in the United States. So, like, yeah, my Funkos that I bring from Comic-Cons in the US and my Funkos that I buy through Cole and have them sent over to Cole because they're, say, Spring Convention exclusive and whatnot, they hold bigger value with their American sticker than they would hold with their European sticker. And it's a problem of the entire pop culture franchise. There is simply so much more available to the US customers than there is in Europe.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until Nana came and she arrived with like 2 suitcases and a carry-on and left with 2 large suitcases, a carry-on, a purse, and like 4 large boxes to be shipped home.
I came with 1 large suitcase and it wasn't even full.
maybe I should make my way to the US of A and like do the same.
Bring money.
You know what? Like honestly, my life for the past couple of years has been, we find something online that I like and I have it shipped to Cole so that Cole can ship it over to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or I go on my annual trip to the US, which I couldn't thanks to Corona, and I do my shopping spree. I literally come there with $1,000 to spend before Comic-Con and another $2,000 to drop during Comic-Con because I want my merch and I can't get it in the UK or anywhere else in the world. So this is a massive issue, but it's a massive issue that is, you know, for every single franchise and not just Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I think the only franchise it's not a problem for is Harry Potter, really.
Yeah.
Even Harry Potter, like Harry Potter has a different problem, and that's the thing that while in the US it's not like, it's still a problem, but it's possible because you have 4 houses in Harry Potter. And in the US, you can get, you know, for Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw merchandise. But in the UK and anywhere else in the world, getting Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw merchandise, unless you're getting the official from the UK Harry Potter store, like from Warner Brothers, which can be really expensive and over the top for many people, you're not going to be able to get anything. So, you know, it's merchandise is a problem outside of the US for pop culture. And I don't know if it's because they just don't see the market as lucrative. They don't see, you know, the interest in it as much, or, you know, I don't know. Or if it's a licensing issue, maybe it's both. But the fact is that this is something that is not new, and it's not necessarily a sabotage of ZSJL. It's just something that is an ongoing problem. And
it's just coming to the forefront for a lot of people because it's on ZSJ. It's because of ZSJL's limitations, which is unfortunate and it really sucks. But at least we're kind of making solutions.
Yeah, as best as you can.
I know it's, you know, so, but I think that like it's a testament to the fandom that we are willing to, like, that the merch mates are as much of a success as they are. I mean, yes, we are missing US fans currently to match with the international fans. So please sign up if you're from the US and you don't have a merch mate yet. But, you know, I think that it's
I forgot to, Meg, when you asked if I signed up, technically I have a reserved spot for Fatma if she decides she wants something.
True.
Yeah, I'm waiting for something that just like speaks to me. And also I know the shipping costs are crazy. Like,
that's why I'm kind of waiting for all of the stuff to come out so I can order it all at once, because like I ordered the Dark Side shirts and the Steppenwolf ones, and I don't want to have to pay for shipping like separately anymore, so I'm just gonna wait.
No, but it's not even that. It's like international shipping,
right?
It's like, it's a lot.
You're telling me last year I sent Nana like 4 large boxes, and it was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah,
worth it, but a lot. Because I love it when she gets mail.
You know, I have to send you and Meg another chocolate care package, but Meg always destroys it.
Like the first fucking day, like all of it.
Like I sent them last year. I sent them like 2 boxes, each of them full of chocolate, and Meg always texts, "I destroyed it. It's gone."
Yep,
like,
it's gone before I can even take a picture of it.
One moment, Enosh, if you're still here, you're not on the list, so Scott is going to be DMing you directly now. We don't know what happened because the form's been working for literally everyone.
He's just special.
Maybe he didn't click submit.
Maybe not. That's what I get his chocolate.
Emma, what we can do, because I have my stuff shipped over to Coles as well. So what we can do, she can just ship everything to me, and we wanted to meet up anyway. So.
Yes.
Oh, how cool would that be?
That would be so cool. But at the moment, we're in a lockdown. It's draining me. It's draining me.
Yeah.
This lockdown that we're in.
We have
you guys are in lockdown
again. And I, once the lockdown eases, we're going to London, and we're going to the coffee shop where Zach shot the
Bread and gingers.
Aw,
yeah,
that's awesome.
So that's like
it's funny. I'm in lockdown too, but it's not actually intentional.
Oh, is it because of the snowstorm?
right. You cannot get out of the house because you're snowed in.
32 inches of snow, and our plow guy calls and goes, "Listen, I'm stuck," and we're like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
And everyone's booked. We've been trying to find someone so we can actually leave the house sometime this week.
Amanda has her own idea on why he didn't get a chance to submit it correctly. There you go. Only him will do that on live air, so I will not.
God.
Oh my god! Does anyone have the video link to that?
No, I don't have it.
As funny as Enosh doing that is,
It's funny to see Nicotina's response. He's like,
Nicotina's reaction.
Oh, that I saw his reaction. He was like, fart?
Did you just fart on live stream? And that was a really bad American accent.
And then there's Anthony just having a
Did I
total
just do that?
breakdown.
He
He
took
lost
his
it.
headphones off because he couldn't even. Well, I thought it was funny is when he stood up to do it, it was just like, okay. And then when he sat down, I'm like, why did it sound like
he
louder
farted.
the second time when you didn't? I'm like, was it the leather? And he was like, I don't
It's
know.
like at that point, it's like you want to make a statement.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
you know
Yeah,
what?
he did.
It
He
is,
did.
but-
Does it matter if he's done it twice?
My concern was you're putting your mouth near that thing you just farted.
That's
Yeah,
what I
dude.
told him.
He stands up and farts, and then he sits down, and his head's
He's
right
like-
there.
And it's like,
Yeah.
You got the
bruh.
sponge cover. You Dutch oven your microphone.
Yeah, it's like, bruh, you're gonna taste that.
I'm like, I'm not using your microphone for a while.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, see, I've seen that with tow trucks. I've seen a tow truck towing a tow truck, and
That's
it's
always
like,
funny.
but it's like, who do you call? Who do you call? It's like, call the fire department. You are the fire department.
Yep.
Yeah, just like you say.
Anthony broke. Yeah, he
He tends to stay broke though.
Anthony has the best reactions.
He does.
That's true.
He's
That's
always
true.
rips his headphones off.
I
and
feel
just
like
dies.
we're gonna reach a time at one point where like all of this streaming community around ZSJL is gonna have Anthony's short video reactions as their reactions to everything to play because it's just
Oh, dude.
Everyone likes their own
Jesus
brand.
Christ.
Living in a
I
house
know.
of four boys, they say that. I still do not agree with them.
Boys are fucking weird, dude.
Swear.
Hi.
Hello. Oh my god. Okay.
So,
Oh, I just understood what he meant. Oh my god.
I
Boys
didn't
like their
understand.
own farts?
Yeah.
That's hard to fathom.
They call it their own brand.
Does it surprise you? They're guys.
No, not really.
Even our boy dog
Sorry,
is
it
just
took
like,
a
what
moment
was
to
that?
process.
oh my god.
Speaking
Yeah,
of farts,
and that
Tommy
is-
Emmerich.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one of the JusticeCon hosts, okay?
Oh,
I swear
yeah.
to God, Enosh, if you fart, I will shut down your broadcast. You're not allowed back in.
You know what? And if you do,
just disappears, it's like the
if you do fart, I hope you shit yourself, dude. I hope you shit yourself.
It's like he trusts a fart on camera, and it's like,
Yeah.
whoop, that wasn't a fart, that was diarrhea.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Joey, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
We're a bunch of elegant ladies, I swear to fuck.
We are.
Yeah. Something like that.
Reverb. It was the chair. I swear that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Hit auto tune.
That would be funny. Carbonation out the nose, probably not good.
Oh my god.
Fart panel at JC.
Okay, I think this is taking a whole new level.
Someone write that down.
Let me pull out my Justice Con planning notebook.
Notebook. Smash and farts. Star.
Yep. Highlight it. Circle it.
All this fart talk is making me nervous.
Hey, look, girls, we have a mod as well for it.
Perfect.
Nice.
Absolutely perfect.
It reminds me of that episode of Family Guy when every time they say Meg's name, and you have and I don't mean to say this again.
That's okay.
But the fact that you're like Meg, and he's like,
Yep.
was it Brian and Peter or something?
Yeah, it was. I know that episode.
By the way, in my in one of the towns near my house that I drive through, I noticed they had painted the walls of a shop, like the windows, and it was Family Guy Christmas. And I was like, "Huh, that's a thing." It was tasteful though. There wasn't, things.
I have Family Guy ornaments to.
It was good. How do you, dude? You farted live
Into your
How did you
microphone.
not think it was gonna be big?
Like if you just farted, like
I heard a
sitting
rumor.
down.
Oh, that's cool.
If you had just farted while like just chilling and sitting down,
my
it wouldn't
God.
be that
Can
big.
you zoom it up? Hang
Was
on, hang on.
Oh, it's the Q figures.
Allison, and it actually says in blue there. I heard a rumor.
Oh my God, that's so
Oh.
cool.
That's not what made him fart though, but I can say that.
I heard a rumor you farted on live.
I got her jacket because I love that so much. I
So
love
do
that
I.
jacket.
Well, they have so many of them that I ended up getting. They have.
Oh, cool.
There it is.
Oh,
Go. And
Why
then
does it look like Reggie has a pickaxe? Maybe it was the way
Yes.
the light was hitting
it's
it.
because he's holding his umbrella.
Oh,
Okay,
Wait,
and
holding
then
it.
there's a thing holding him in place. Okay, so
Yes.
that's what I thought was a pickaxe.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
little
that's
umbrella.
so cool. That
That's
looks
what
so
they're all
cool.
standing on because there's always an umbrella in the opener. And then I'm still trying to find Five and Ben and that kind of thing. And they have a white Vanya when she was playing.
Oh, good, Luther. So I can strap him to a rocket.
He's
I
like, he's not-
actually have all their Funkos.
Oh, nice.
And let me pull it up, but
I hate Luther so
you
much.
can just keep showing your toys while I'm just like,
Good dude.
if you hear a loud bang, I just knocked over my Funko ball.
No.
Please don't.
That's like my biggest fear is I have this shelf next to me and I put them together so they're not. Oh my God!
That's so cool.
Where did you get that?
No, he got it for me for my birthday, but it's the old school. I mean, it even has the comic book look on the back.
That's from that shop again, isn't it?
Oh, I went there yesterday and none of the cool stuff he took a picture of was there anymore. So
He did actually get me from that. I think it was the Mega Mall.
yep.
He got me one of my favorites. I got him a Jeffrey from Toys R Us because of Toys R Us being gone. So he got me a Toys R Us Barbie,
Oh my God.
and it still has the Toys R Us sticker on it.
That's
Memories.
so cool.
It was crazy when I took Nana to the giant Toys R Us in Times Square. I did not realize that the next year would be shutting down.
Yes. And then he also got me from that same store the astronaut Barbie.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
I found something
Okay,
that
I'm back and I have all my Umbrella Academy Funkos.
Oh, nice. I got a handful of Funkos that you girls would like too. Is
Yes. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I have the Halloween one.
he got me the Halloween one and the 70s vision.
Looks so
70s.
awesome.
Freaking
I
bobblehead,
got
isn't
that
it?
one
Yeah, it
too.
is. I can see from here.
Pregnant
Freaking-
Wanda.
I just got that yesterday, and I got that one.
That
Their
one's
Halloween
cute.
one.
They're so cute too. Like,
And then my favorite are actually the 50s version. They're so cute.
oh,
She's actually holding a lobster.
I know.
I
I
like
need
the
those
black
ones.
and white, like literally black and white. It's so cool that they've done that.
Because that's in the 50s.
I love it.
Areeb says Funko Pops are overrated, and I'm personally offended.
know.
Wow, way to just say you fucking hate me, dude. Jeez.
Okay, now Nana's got
What
her.
about one of those?
Oh, I don't have that
Oh,
one.
hang on.
Is that from the Witcher? Yeah, it's The Witcher.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait for The Witcher.
Me too.
Are we guys like showing toys and stuff?
I mean,
Yeah,
usually we do.
Here is my Vanya in 2 versions. Hang on.
Oh, that is so cool.
I have the Chase version and I have those too. Those are like the only 2 I really wanted was Vanya's.
Oh, that's cool.
Philip, stay in the chat, okay? I have something that we both have.
Hang on. I'm gonna. What you have, Fatma?
No, okay, carry on with your stuff. Are we doing like a whole stream here?
Apparently, we've gone completely off the rails again.
Look, it's toys, okay? I have Ben.
That's one I have by mistake. I got it for someone else, but no one wanted it, so I kept it.
Well, I have him twice, actually. Where the heck are you? This is what happens when you put your stuff on the floor and you are sitting in the dark. Right. And I have this one, which is a glow-in-the-dark version of it.
Oh, nice.
Got the filched that one at a Hot Topic.
Yeah, see, this is the part where I need coal, you know? And then I have number 5, and I have that one twice too. Because I had to.
No, Enosh, I'm not playing the goddamn video.
Oh, nice. See, the kid who plays 5 is so good because even though I know he's a little guy, he acts like I believe him that he's like in his 40s or 50s.
100%. That's why I love him.
And
so
my
much.
personal favorite.
Oh, nice.
and Allison.
Love that.
You know, I was like, and now they're making another one set, like, of Umbrella Academy Pops. And I'm like, I am so screwed.
Literally, the only one that I wanted from the new set was of a glow-in-the-dark of Vanya floating off the ground.
Oh, nice.
And it was sold out within minutes. I was so mad.
Huh?
Yeah, I have to get my hands on them. And then I have the Umbrella Academy author twice.
Oh, cool.
Nice. That's
Yeah, it was
cool.
funny when the red one, the skeleton version of him was a gift from me, but she pre-ordered the red one and we both forgot, and it arrived like 3 months later, and it literally took us almost a full half hour to remember she pre-ordered it because we're like, how did this arrive? Why is it addressed to her? How do they know where I live?
Yeah,
we can be really stupid. I was saying to my dad, pre-orders are like a gift to your future self.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Wonder Twins.
Oh my god, hang on.
that's so
There it is.
awesome.
Wonder Twin powers activate the form
Funny
of
thing
a
is,
bucket
we
of
don't-
water.
Exactly. Well, me and Enosh have the 2 t-shirts too, so
Oh my gosh.
when we're feeling like we want to match, we'll go out and wear those. And then I got something that I'm probably gonna have to hide from Meg when she comes over again.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
That's another
Yeah,
lounge
you're gonna
bar
have to
that
hide it.
doesn't-
I just heard her.
Oh
my god.
And then in honor of Ray Porter, I also got Dark
You got
Side.
the Jim Link house.
Oh, that's really cool. So yeah, and I'm gonna add that to my list of things I need to steal from Enosh and Tiff. Okay. Oh.
Star Wars!
Evil Ray, which I really wish we saw more of.
Or
Yeah.
a Dark Saber light.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that one's my favorite.
Wait, that's a
I
light.
love
That's
it.
not the actual.
What is
dark-
that?
It's not.
From The
it's,
Mandalorian.
It's
It's
dimmable.
a spoiler, like, for me. Because
That's
I'm
cool.
currently going through the Star Wars movies. I was like, am I in for a ride with this?
Yes, you
Yes.
are. Basically, Fatma, to give you a little idea, the Darksaber is held by the Mandalorian bounty hunter, who's kind of like the
Sean's
leader
gonna
of it
kill
all.
me. Sean's gonna
No,
kill
it's
me.
not a spoiler. It's
Sean's
just
No,
like a
it's not.
quick hint.
Oh, okay.
Part of lore.
Yeah, it's
Carry on,
literally
sorry.
part of lore that, like,
By the
if
way,
you don't
thank
pay
you,
attention,
Amanda.
you won't catch it.
I got
Saying
this
he's
big
jealous of my
Superman.
light, but you have to fight it. Yeah, there you go. He's
Oh my
still
god, I
looking for
want that Superman. But is that the chase version that has the red eyes that Scott was
No.
showing off?
No, I ordered 2, thinking that I would get one of the chases because I kept seeing online how like many people were getting the chases, but I just got 2 regular ones. But it's okay. He's still cute.
How much is the chase going for when you go on a resale?
I haven't checked,
that
but a
freaking
lot,
away.
like 190 or something.
I swear to God. She got this for Christmas, and it's a bane of my existence.
So I'm not a huge Funko person, but I saw this. Philip's in the comments. I saw this on Philip's Twitter, and literally the next day I went into Forbidden Planet in Manchester and I found it, and I just had to get it because I was like, what?
Yes, all of
I've been wanting that one.
Hang on.
So yeah, I guess this is the better way to do it. Sorry. This is like Batman with the Hall of Justice. This is how it's supposed to look like. I've kept it in the box because I need to sort my display out, and I've still not managed to get around to it because life is busy. But yeah, this is how it's supposed to look like when you set it up. I know Philip has his set up and it looks so cool. But yeah, this is the biggest pop thing that I have, I guess.
I absolutely love it.
That is so.
And then
I've been meaning
does
to
this
get
count
that
as
one.
pops, or is this like
Yeah, that's by Funko technically.
Yeah, so like this is like maybe Adam West style. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
And then this is the last pop I think that I have, and that's this one, but it's not a pop. It's a
It's a
metal.
metal
so I don't
fig.
Oh yeah, it's a die-cast one.
die-cast.
I
And
bet that
it's
shit's
Bruce
heavy.
Wayne. It's Batfleck.
You look so silly.
It's Batfleck. Guys, can you? This is my phone.
Oh,
I love
that's
your
cool.
phone case.
Nice.
my
This is
God,
how
I
much
love
I
it.
love him, and he's behind me there. He's fallen on me several times because that's my bed. So does that tweet make sense, guys? And then
Yes.
that's Superman. Wait, I'm still not good with the arrows. Yeah, but that's my claim to toys for now.
This conversation going on in the
Awesome.
comments is absolutely great.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I have a few toys that I need to like find.
I mean, I always keep my Korra and Asami on my desk. My
But I've
girl.
got things I gotta hide from ACS,
Yeah.
like Save the Clock Tower.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then he even got me the letter from the Western Union, where Doc wrote it, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's alive, he's in the Old West. So I got that letter that I gotta find out how to frame that, unless I can like put them on its side.
What I gotta have a printed and frame that Wonder Woman poster, the photo.
But I have this problem where I'm happy with everything on my walls right now. And by like, if you've ever seen my room when it's clean, I've got posters and stuff on every inch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've been looking around, like, where will I put it? What will I not miss?
Yeah,
On
I
the
know how you
ceiling.
feel. That's how my room is. Only mine's with toys. So when I have to
Yeah,
change things, I'm like, where am I gonna move this?
Well, I mean, like, I don't open my I'm extremely light sensitive and I get migraines from the light. So I have blackout curtains over my windows, and then I have them clipped shut so that way I can have a nice dark environment that's comfortable. So since I never open them, I even have stuff hanging over the windows because it's just more wall space at this point.
I need that one. Yeah. Yes.
Wow, babe.
I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? It's just so. I
will say it for the crowd watching. I have been looking into making that Funko, but every person I've been trying to buy Crimean warheads from, which is a thing apparently. Thank you,
Prices
internet.
you don't usually hear for 100.
Yeah.
Well,
Things that get you put on a list for 100.
It's like how they always said that they are watching you and watching your Google search. Like this is
like
the
heads
part.
from the Crimean War, but it's okay. I put the word miniatures in it because I thought I'd get miniatures, like the ones history buffs will use, and then I'll just chop the heads off.
Okay, and I was
so far,
I was waiting for the afterward where you actually found actual heads from the Crimean War instead.
I wish that'd be a
would be
great
so
story to
authentic.
tell.
I think you need a Tor browser for that one.
Yeah. Maybe.
I would.
About
That'd be a
them,
really
you
great
have to
story to
know.
tell, and my brother would be really interested.
So would FBI.
Oh my god!
I'll be right
Speaking
back. I'm
of-
gonna go grab some of the stuff I got yesterday to show off. So
Well,
Alright.
Meg's running off. Speaking of interesting things,
Wait,
that
why was there?
why was that a picture of Anthony?
what just happened?
I don't know. Okay, I'll be right back. I just won't take my camera off.
I think
I
someone's
think I
been,
might have a choice.
someone's been changing
So I'm
the
just gonna go off
settings.
camera, and I'll get mine as well. I think I
Okay.
have more, but I've hidden it from Sammy because for a while he was obsessed with my stuff. These are boxed, so he knows not to touch them. So those I'm still waiting for a bit longer, and then I'll be able to like display them. But yeah, I'll be back.
I still can't understand why Meg had Anthony's.
I think when they do World's Finest, they must do what you and I do, honey. We're on the same StreamYard account.
Maybe.
So I think he changed the picture. And it's really convenient that he's not in the chat today to face his crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, Meg, you were not kidding. I'm gonna get stuff
merch.
that I got yesterday. You can't even see her over that.
I got
That's what
this.
I was.
Oh my God!
That's
I need to
Oh
order
my God,
it.
that's so cool.
I know.
I need to get money.
I don't know.
Order
Are those still available? I'm not sure.
I don't
Yeah,
think
they
so.
are.
I don't think so, actually.
No, they were still up last I
Look
checked.
at how cool it is.
It's so beautiful. It's so
He
cute.
looks just like him.
Oh, the criminal's
You're
here.
the devil.
You know what? I was thinking when I walked away, it's because I was still signed into his StreamYard because World's Finest was on Sunday. That's the
Yeah.
last time I used it, so technically I'm under his, so I could really fuck his shit up if I wanted to, but
Hello.
Excuse you, Nerd Queens, but it says Tom Hanks ball sacks. Tom Hanks ball sack. Can
Tom
you not?
Hanks balls. Okay, hold on, let me.
You know
69
what?
PE.
This person was really funny on. That was the stream with Enosh and you guys when that was the welcome back stream, wasn't it?
Yes.
No-
Well, he
no
always gives
ball
super chats too. So Enosh will make sure to say who gives a super chat, thank them, and so he has to say the name every single time. So sometimes he'll give just so Enosh will say.
Oh, don't lie. We know Enosh wants to say it.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think I got everything out of their bags.
Please respect him and say his full name.
Oh my God.
Wait,
That's
hang on,
pretty.
Mego, hang on.
Hanging on.
Let's make you the big person. Who you?
So that's one of the
Ooh.
older Funkos.
Yeah, I
because it's the
found it.
older style.
So there's like the White Lantern versions of all of them, and I can
Oh.
never find them, but bam, I found it yesterday. And literally all of this stuff is I got at the thrift store. So, and I got 2 movies: American Psycho and Halloween. Cool.
Just never watched the American Psycho sequel. It's
Oh,
terrible.
I've seen it. Yeah, I know. There's that.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, and then these are. Hold on, let me. The Dark Knight Strikes Again, number 2 and 3. I couldn't find the first one, but
Oh my God.
You got that at the thrift store?
yeah, I got these at the thrift store.
I've never seen comic books at the thrift stores.
You just have to dig, man. I spend like 3 hours in there. Oh, and then
No, I feel like being a thrift store shopper, you need to be a special kind of a person to be able to find anything in a thrift store. Like my
Yeah,
host
but
mom
like-
used to be like that. My mom is like that, but
Oh,
Darkseid!
Hell yeah! I literally haven't unfolded these yet.
that's Ray. You're gonna wear Ray on your face, on your body. Ew.
oh my
That
god.
one's my
Awesome.
favorite.
I know.
They look so cool.
And then, I got these at GameStop yesterday. Got Winter Soldier.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, they already have, Falcon and
Yeah,
Winter
the
Soldier.
They had
Yeah,
all
they
of them,
were
but that's the only one I wanted. And then look at
Prego
Oh,
Wanda.
she is so cute.
with her little pregnant belly. It's so cute.
She's holding the fruit bowl.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I
That
got.
was gonna hide the belly.
Right? Yeah. Okay, you can take me away now.
Okay. Take it away. Oh, I've been moving so slowly with
Yeah, I
these
agree,
buttons
Philip.
because I don't want to accidentally remove someone from a stream. It's
Yeah.
the button right above it.
Oh, I know. I get so nervous, like, to make someone big because, like, right under it, like you said, it's like kick them out.
Watch
you
how
know
that
what?
happens. Like next time Zach comes around, watch that happen.
I think about that every time, even if Zach's not on. I think about that every time I put someone in solo view. I said, "What if I did this when Zach was on?"
I have something I can show off.
Okay.
So for the last
I was
few
like,
years-
I am the only one who didn't get a solo layout.
So for the last few years, I've taken part in what's on the website Imager. It's kind of like Reddit for pictures. And I've done the Secret Santa. And this year, my Secret Santa was pretty boss. They got me.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Oh,
That
I
looks
have
so
that.
cool.
I have that from you.
No, it was from Christian and Matthew. Like my brothers got that for you. But it's fun because, I like the first year that I did it, I got an autograph from Bob Kane, which was pretty insane. I cried when I opened the box.
Aw.
But I also this is the second year I said I was pagan, and they actually sent me a spell book I've never read before,
very cool.
and an absolutely gorgeous tarot set that I'm obsessed with. That I got a tarot set from my Secret Santa last year as well, but it wasn't as pretty as this one. Let me just show you the arts, just because it's so pretty.
Ooh,
It's done in watercolor style. I'm just
It's like you can find such beautiful tarot sets or oracle card sets. It's like they're so pretty. I mean, mine is.
I have a Star Wars one that I got from backing a Kickstarter, and it is the prettiest thing. I think I posted pictures of it on my Facebook, and I might put it on the Nerd Queens Facebook page just to show, because I took pictures of every single card because it was too pretty not to show. I'm gonna throw this.
Yeah,
in.
no, I love digging through tarot cards, and it's just I remember when we were in Salem.
oh my god, is that Catwoman?
Sorry.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hang on.
Oh,
Do not remove Fatma from the stream now that you told me. Like
I know.
self-conscious.
So
babies.
and then this is the hyena for
Harley.
this is Harley Quinn's hyena, who's called Bruce in Birds of Prey, and then this is the cheetah from Wonder Woman 84,
Nice.
and then obviously I've got Wonder Woman and Catwoman's my fave, and then this is the Adam West Batman, and then this is the White Cape Batman,
Very cool.
and then look at this.
Oh, it's like
Ooh.
Ray Fisher. And then I've got several Batman. It's probably really. So this is, I think, New 52. I can't remember.
I think
which
so.
one. Yeah, so that's him there running. These are hidden from Sammy, by the way. And then I got the armored Batman
Oh,
from
Oh,
BVS.
that's cool.
And I've got the normal do you bleed?
Normal, do you bleed? I like
I don't
it.
know. And then, like, obviously I have to have Superman 2.
Of course.
And then Green Lantern. It's a bit concerning. they're in a shoebox hidden somewhere. And then obviously Aquaman and Joker.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Look
this
at
one.
you.
You know what? We actually saw a person dressed as this Joker. Oh my
And
god,
then
this is
Flash.
pretty.
He's just like, they're all so cool.
Yeah.
You know, the Joker that you have, we've actually, Cole and I, we met this cosplayer back in San Diego like 3 years ago, and he was so good. Like he didn't look human. Like when we took pictures with him and I showed them to people.
Yeah. I
He
think
had prosthetics on his face, and he was advertising for a makeup school, because they do his work and they do up his makeup, and he wears the costume made, and then he has this great badge he wears that says what school. Hang on, I wanted to show you guys, since I mentioned the Star Wars tarot. Oh, remove myself from stream. Okay.
See?
So I had backed a Kickstarter for a Star Wars / Rey and Kylo tarot set. I'm kind of telling you something deep and personal. I'm a huge Reylo shipper. So this is Judgment with Kylo, and that's Rey as the sun. And then they have also, there's Poe. The Hermit is perfect because it's Luke. And there's 2 cards in the major arcana called the Emperor and the Empress, and it's Padme and Anakin.
Oh, that's really cool.
Its artwork is really cool.
It is absolutely it's so pretty, and like, so the cards are black and then golds on the side. By the way, is Leia, my baby, my favorite. And then you've got Han as the Hanged Man, which means basically works for a smuggler. And then the lovers. So. But yeah, I just wanted to show the pretty art because it's so damn pretty. The only bad thing is that I don't know how to display it technically. Like if I were to, I don't know if I'm going to use it for practice or if I'm going to display it so I can look at the pretty pictures. But it's such a gorgeous deck.
These are my last little things that I had put away already that I forgot to bring up. I got the noisy cricket from the Men in Black.
Oh, that's so cute. It's so small.
And then I also got
Enosh.
I need it.
Harley Quinn, her gun.
Where is it from?
It's so good.
Printed.
What?
Yeah, it is 3D printed, but you cannot tell. I mean, it's phenomenal.
I need it. No, I need it for cosplay reasons. You have no idea.
I'll send you. I think they got more. I'll send you a link.
And then he literally got me the Grail.
Yes.
My Grail. So I have my own Grail from Indiana Jones. And then from that same store that Meg likes to frequent and shop at. He got me my own statuette of Batwoman. And I love that she looks very much like Ruby Rose. And that's my favorite one. So that's why I'm kind of glad.
Where'd Meg go? I think Meg removed herself.
Did she accidentally click it when she said she wasn't going to? But you got to have a noisy cricket too.
You got to be careful with that.
Yes.
Oh, Mego's got a call from Tell Meg, if you can still hear us, tell her I say hi. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hang on, I'm looking for the picture of that Joker because I really wanted to show you that, guys. And all I'm seeing,
I've seen him on. I actually came across him on TikTok, and I was like, "Bruh, we've met."
You know, I'm looking for a picture of Joker, and all I see is John Barrowman in the TARDIS dress. We really
speaking
need to
of
sort out our
Joker,
albums.
what do you guys think of the Joker image that we got today for Azar's activation?
Oh,
I
yes,
think they call
yes,
it now.
I think
So
from that
good.
I was staring at that picture, and I think Zach might have combined
Yes.
the Joaquin Phoenix look with the Jared Leto look.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, you can see from his silhouette, it feels very crowish. And I think that would be the perfect marriage between the two, would to go for like a crow look.
Yeah. Oh my god, like the fact there's so much to unpack in this movie that we're gonna get. And not only is it 4 hours of just pure awesomeness, it's just so many layers of things that were removed that weren't there in the first place. But like you see this image and then you see like everything else that just it's just so amazing that we're actually gonna get this. And every day it's like a reminder that we're gonna get something else or a new layer or like a new character perspective, and it's just we're so lucky. We're honestly so lucky.
I love how Zach kind of like we had heard the reveal from the article from that article that people had that was put out a few months ago it was leaked that we were going to see him, and
Yeah.
but like Zach finally confirmed it in the best way ever by putting that shout out to David Ayer, and it was like, yes, I love it. Somebody made a meme that was like Zach lifting weights, and on one side it said the Ayer cut, and on the other side it said the Snyder cut, and like he's lifting it for both everyone. I thought that was pretty on point.
I like that it's not in focus, so it makes you question like, who is it? What is it going to look like? But even like the little blood splatters you can see are dried on the card, and it's like all those little Easter eggs and tids and bits. You see them in the upper right corner of the card.
He's wearing gloves, so he must be torturing someone.
It looks like he's almost got a straight jacket on too.
Mm-hmm.
Like a straight jacket, or he's wearing one of the, when you see one of the more sophisticated movies with killers in them, and they got the plastic jacket.
Or
I found Tom
Hiddleston. Could be a doctor's smock with the glove.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like the way he's holding it. The way he's holding the card is like he's about to just flick it onto a body, like as to say, this is my job.
Yeah. I noticed that just before you took it down, that like with the way the collar is, it looked like it was like a doctor's.
And I mean, Homeboy is crazy. He would, of course, wear something, but he's not stupid. He's crazy, but he's not stupid. So, of course, he would wear protective gear when he's going to be slathered in blood.
It does look like he has longer hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think it's like a cross between Joaquin Phoenix's look and Jared Leto's look, and it's going to come out looking sort of like the Crow.
Bearing in mind, he's in the nightmare scene, isn't he? So it doesn't have. Yeah,
we don't entirely know.
But if he is in the nightmare scene, it makes sense for him to have a different look that may not be like in continuity with David Ayer's like bright green, very like slick gangster kind of look, which I'm happy with both, but obviously they both support each other, so whatever vision Zach has, I'm sure David Ayer knows of, and vice versa. So it's just
that's where the idea
so perfect.
That's where the idea with the long hair Joker came from.
By the way,
there
Joker.
He is.
Wow, that is good makeup.
Yeah.
That looks just like the action figure that I have.
He is frightening, but very cool. If you can
and he was like very in the role too. Like
that is awesome. You'd have to be
one of the best, like hands down best cosplayers I've ever seen.
It was funny though. I asked him if his face hurts from smiling. He said that's what the prosthetics are for. He doesn't have to do all the smiling.
Nice.
But he does. For all we know, he was just staring dead into the camera, like I want to die.
He was so good. I mean,
so
really
nice,
good.
And he had some lines memorized and everything. He was just such a sweetheart.
I think that like we were kind of sad because we had Poison Ivy and Catwoman cosplays, and we didn't have them on when we met him. And it was like, it's such a shame because it would be so good. But oh well, you know. Doesn't always happen how you want it to at Comic-Con, I guess. But yeah, that was like, huh?
No, sorry, carry on. I was just
No, I was just gonna say, you know, shame.
Oh, Jessica says he's got a mask. He has a surgical mask around his neck, like the masks we're just casually wearing with every outfit now. That's an interesting thought.
See, Joker's wearing a mask, so you can too.
Exactly.
Wear a goddamn mask.
yeah.
Stuff we can.
If you don't wear a mask, he'll kill you.
He won't just hurt you very, very badly.
Another awesome drop from, speaking of like all the awesome drops that Zach has done. Also, I think the Ray Fisher, the Cyborg one, saying there's a war coming with the Martian Manhunter quote. Do you guys understand how absolutely amazing it is that we have Martian Manhunter in this? Like, I'm all here for Martian Manhunter and his awesomeness. Like, oh, this is so beautiful.
I can't wait to see like what he looks like. I mean, yes, Zach showed briefly concept art to us, but like, I just can't wait to see the full look and what he looks like, and I'm just so excited, and I'm really happy in the sense that, you know, we don't know, like, that we get to see these things when we watch the movie.
I like that he decided to show us like his concept for that scene that scene with Cyborg flying up, instead of showing us a picture of Manhunter, because like you got to leave some stuff. I mean, I do hope that he gets included for the character posters, like when we get, because I feel like those are going to be one of the next few things we'll see, a poster for each character, like they did for the release. But
I also like the fact that Cyborg has a surprise mask on though too.
Shout out, Anthony. Good to see you too in there, buddy. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I was working on something downstairs. I'm getting ready for a stream later tonight. So love you all.
He needed to bring me my guns and my grail.
She asked and requested that I bring her all of her guns.
I was like, why? And I'm like, weapons. Don't worry about it.
I figured she was gonna mask up and probably go out on patrol tonight, so I figured I'd bring her all of her, all of her tools. You know that you do. You carry the Harley gun, the little noisy cricket, and the Holy Grail.
I would be more afraid of this one because of what it did in the movie.
Yeah,
they had to flashy thing them.
All right, great show tonight. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Okay, so, well, to kind of move us a little bit to more serious topic, because we're talking mostly Zack Snyder's Justice League today. So we've had some other stuff aside from cool pictures and stuff. There's been talk about, that making it a movie from a series is a little bit of a move in order to slow down this hype train that's around, and that Warner Brothers doesn't exactly want this movie to be out, which is something that we knew. Yeah, it's not exactly news to us, but I feel like it's something that we should talk about regarding, Toby Emmerich and Walter Hamada and all that stuff that's been going on. So, what were your thoughts, girls, when you I believe that you noticed it probably on the timeline. It was on someone's stream. Please tell me who, because I can't recall the name.
Someone called Robbie, perhaps, I think.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, no, I was, when I first saw it, I was like, why doesn't that surprise me? If that's the truth, like, if this is really the move, why doesn't that surprise me at all? I mean, I am excited for it, whether it's a movie or a show, I don't care. To me, what's important is that Zack got to do whatever he wanted to do. But I just don't understand this. I don't understand why. Or, I mean, it's I guess it's an ego thing. But when you think about this, and, also when you add the quote that came out today about, Zack saying, like, your most talked about movie is the one that you've never released. And that was his, his essential pitch to them to, give it a go. I just don't understand how much of an ego do you have to be against this?
I mean, if you look back at, I think it was a executives roundtable with, I think it was Hollywood Reporter, the interview, and you see how when they said, what is your biggest regret to saying no? So the guy, the man who's in charge of Netflix, and I can't remember the names, but Netflix and I think Universal both said that they regretted saying no to Zack Snyder's 300, and because of his vision and his movies and everything and the storytelling that they had, they regretted saying no to him, and that they went to Warner Brothers. So as soon as everyone on the table, including the head of Disney and including like I think it was maybe Prime, I can't remember, but there's a lot, it had all of them, they were all praising the Zach's ideas and stuff, and then Emmerich just didn't even want to say his name. He just completely changed the topic and completely changed the subject, and like that there in an interview shows what the fact that not only does it involve ego, but it also involves the fact that he doesn't, with his position, doesn't want to admit that he was in the wrong. Because if this movie, despite all the attempts to sabotage it, and the attempts to put hit piece after hit piece, call it a cul-de-sac, call it every other thing that they try to numb down the fans and stop them from like making this movie such a success, has literally been to make sure that this movie doesn't do as well, which means that they don't end up having to answer to people above them as to why this has been in the vaults for this long, and why it took a merger from AT&T, not merger, it was a takeover, right? Like AT&T bought them out.
It was a
buyout. Yeah, so why it took a buyout from AT&T and an entirely different entity to take control of it, to then provide such a movie, which is something that they will have to answer to. And I can't speak to Walter Hamada's situation either, but a lot of the decisions that they've been making recently have been quite questionable on the Warner Brothers side. So I think this movie will somehow maybe change the landscape slightly, or
I hope so. I hope one of the main reasons why they're trying to push it down is because they're afraid of how it's going to change the landscape for for them and for streaming in general, and maybe for making the comic book movies in general. I just to me, it just, I mean, I know that egos can grow big, and I know that that can be a big thing, and I believe fully that it's a big factor in this thing. Mm-hmm. But in the same time, it just seems really odd to me that that would be the only thing. Like, certain things just don't add up. Like when you look back since the movie was announced, certain things like leaks, certain stuff leaked before Zach was able to announce it. For example, like Joker being in the movie. Obviously, knowing a little bit about Zach over the years, we know that he likes to make his own announcements. He likes to make them his way and doing stuff his way. And, he didn't get to do that with Joker, or, leaking the trailer before DC fandom even rolled out. Stuff like this. It just, there's these things, and they're just all around, or whenever race investigation was coming around, there would be always some article coming out trying to, take the attention away. Frosty the Snowman, for example. We all remember that.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's just so much more on the line for them. And there's a reason why they are afraid of this movie coming out. And they're just doing whatever they can, because they can't stop it now. There is no way that they can stop the movie itself being out. So what's the next best thing you can do? Kill the hype for it. But the truth is, like, to me, what it looks like to me, there is really not much you can do to kill the hype either, because even the haters who just keep coming at the movie, they just drive the traction further and further towards it. Like, you have, even the worst of the takes, it just brings the attention. Zach posts a picture like today of Joker. It's not even a full picture. It's a blurred out picture. And last time I checked just before the stream, Joker was trending at over 70,000 tweets. And Zach was trending. Robin was trending. So it's, you know, you just cannot, Zach posts a picture and it's trending. And it may not be the first trending number, but it is trending. What other show, what other movie, what other director has this sort of traction? And yes, when you look at, you know, what is being tweeted, there are negative things. But the negative things drive the attention towards that movie too. And let's face it, all these critics, all these haters, they're gonna hate watch the hell out of that thing. Only to make 6-hour videos taking that thing apart. So you're not going to stop the attention this movie is going to get. But that doesn't mean that we should, you know, grow idle on this. We should keep going. We should, you know, keep pushing. And we should definitely, you know, be as loud as we can, you know, coming towards it. And I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of opportunities to do that. I know that there's going to be an event on Valentine's Day, which I believe can be really big if, you know, if we all participate, even though it's not built as the usual trend.
Yeah, that one's the goal is to literally trend the entire day, not just when the trailer comes out.
Yeah.
Like once the trailer's out, it'll be easy to trend. But before that, we have to really build up the hype and make sure it stays.
That'll be so fun.
Hype. Yeah, no, so it's up to us. We have to make sure that, you know, we show them that we're not going to be quiet and we're going to keep pushing. And
yeah, so like we're so lucky, we have so many awesome things coming, so let's just focus on the cool things, the great things that we can enjoy, and share like the hashtags and, you know, keep amplifying the voices that we have and the awesome things that we're in for. I'm gonna have to dip out, guys. It was really, really nice, you know, talking to you guys again. Enjoy the rest of the stream, and thank you to everyone who joined in. Yeah, I guess.
Thank you.
Bye, Fatma.
It was so nice to talk to you again.
So nice to talk to you guys as well. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. We have about 15 minutes left.
If anyone wants to know where to find Fatma, that's where you can find her.
You should have left it there for a little bit longer so that people can actually look.
Oh. I'll do it again at the end.
Yeah, we'll roll it over at the end again. Jessica has a point. Trailer is really going to detonate the internet. Oh, I bet. You know, I think that if they're going to go with the like more cinematic route, in the sense that they're gonna, because obviously, like I said, the first trailer was very much a fan service to, you know, to his community and stuff. If the next trailer is more, you know, for the general audience, I think that it's gonna grow even more hype. And we got to remember the poster drop, we had very little warning and people didn't generally know it's going to be a release day and a poster. A lot of people guessed, but people didn't know. And we still trended over 100,000, I believe. Or was it less?
Well, I don't know what music will be used, Amari, but we did see a selfie from Junkie XL today saying he was working on you know what. I think we know what.
I think we all know what. Yeah. No, it's so like what, again, it brings me back to whatever Zach drops, whatever anybody drops from that movie, it just goes and it trends. I mean, Jared dropped the posters the other day a little later and he was trending. It's like, it's just, that movie has a hype of its own and a life of its own. And now we just have to make sure that everybody gets it everywhere in the world. So keep pushing, keep tweeting, even if you're just from the United States, just keep pushing for the international release because we want
and sign
everybody to be able to watch it. Huh?
And sign up for Merchmates.
Yes, sign up for Merchmates if you're from the States, please. We need more people. We need more help. So last thing I wanted to talk about, since we have to close this off in a little bit, it is thing that we put out, and I'm sad that Meg is not here. Justice Con. So I don't know. I bet you guys noticed it, but we talked about it a little bit earlier in regards to Enosh. But we put out a video with the Justice Con hosts. I can actually dig it up, or Cole, can you dig it up so we can play it? You're looking at me like, what?
Oh, I do. Do I have it on my desk? Yes, I do.
Yeah, okay. So
I wasn't sure if I
we
still
can actually
had it on my
upload it
desk.
here, so we can just play it here. No, just upload it in the videos here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure if I still had it because I clean.
Amari, you know who picked Dave's picture for Justice Con? It was Dave himself. I remember how that conversation went, because we were texting them and we were like, can you guys send us pictures? And there's, so each of them sent us a picture, and then there's Shiraz, all neat and
Shiraz literally, this was literally back to back. Shiraz sent us his picture looking like literally like James Bond, and then Dave's like, and I was like, there's literally two kinds of people.
I do appreciate that Chris Wong, when we asked him for a picture, he went with the picture with the hot dog, because it's
last year we asked him permission to do one with a hot dog when he was in a panel. It's uploading. It's moving slowly, very slowly.
Before we play it, so we wanted to say, so we do, now that we announced the hosts, obviously that is going to be our core team of people that you will see during the panels, interviewing our guests, taking your questions, all this kind of stuff. So that's those 9 people that including us.
They have the easy job. We're going to do all the heavy lifting. They'll get to do the fun part.
Well, we'll get to do the fun part too. What are you talking about?
Oh no, but they'll get to do the easy part of the job. We'll be getting the guests and getting the questions and doing all, and then it's like, oh, okay, here, just do this. It's like,
well,
now that I know that you needed pictures, I should have had Enosh have a headshot with the pink onesie.
I was suggesting we put in the shower picture.
Oh, nice.
He wasn't texting me back at the time, so I just grabbed the picture of him with the ring because I like that. It looks cool. Nana, I don't think it's gonna work, but it's okay. They can go to the Justice Con channel.
Well, then just pull the Justice Con channel. We can play it here.
Wait, what am I doing? What are we both doing? I could always. Oh no, now it's there.
It's there. Then play it.
Where's the sound?
I don't know. Did you upload the one without a sound?
No, but it's okay. We got the homie. I don't know what's going on with him.
We can watch this like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. Oh, nice. Food pick.
Scotty.
Very cool.
Timothy.
So there's actually a link for the video in the description below where you can actually play it with the music, and the music is by our awesome brother Geraldo Cortez, and it's amazing. So
yeah, I don't know. Well, I've never actually played a video this way before, so.
Well, now you did. It's the first time.
I don't know how to work the sound. We'll figure it out for something more important.
Well, when you guys were talking though about Toby Emmerich and Warner Brothers and everything, I know that Robert Meyer Burnett did make a huge video about that, and just to do a tiny little plug is Point Dexter Lounge is actually going to be interviewing him on Thursday in 2 days at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where he gets to talk all about all of that that's going on. So if you would like to see that as well.
Okay. Definitely.
Yes, definitely. That sounds like fun.
No, definitely. And feel free to plug in anytime you want. I mean, we're all for it.
Perfect timing with all the stuff that's coming out to be able to interview someone like that and kind of ask those hard-hitting questions and see how many answers we can get. That's always awesome.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. Yeah, no, and as far as, since we're jumping back and forth, as far as JusticeCon, we're hoping that we're going to have date for everybody very soon. Because it's very important to us too, because once we have a date, we can start, all these news and
We
all
can
these
start looking into talent,
into talent. But we also like to on that note, we had a lot of people reach out to us, a lot of people offering all kinds of help, from mod work to graphics work, all that stuff. So if we didn't reach out to you or respond to you yet, or if we just told you to give us some time, we did not start reaching out to people yet on that front, because again, we're waiting on the dates. We're waiting kind of to see exactly what our timeframes are. But once we do have that, thank you again, all of you who reached out and offered your help, because whether we reach out to you and ask you for one or not, we genuinely appreciate it. We appreciate how much this community enjoyed JusticeCon for the first time, and we genuinely are overwhelmed and really, really happy with how many people want to take part in this. And if we cannot really find a spot for you, if we don't find a way to assign you a job, so to speak, please don't be sad. It's nothing against you. There's just so many people who offered, and we there's only so many jobs that we can give. But we will need a team of volunteers, and we're working on it right now. And we will be.
But that we'll need a team of volunteers, but we'll tell you when we need them, so you don't have to flood them our inbox.
Yes, we will. We will reach out to you. We kind of have in mind what we need and what we want, and so just be patient with us, and we'll work it out. And it should be awesome. It's getting bigger and bigger. Like, it's getting more and more like a convention, because last year it was literally the three of us, and we carried most of it. We did have some help in the background, but it was very limited and very small, and we ourselves had no idea how big it's gonna get. And then it got, it blew up. It got amazing. It was massive. And so this year we will need a big team of volunteers who will help us to get through it. Because apparently it is hard to do a panel with Zack Snyder and moderate a chat of 18,000 people. So,
but again, we'll let you guys know. And like she said, we do have some people in mind. So, yeah, I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, thank you for hanging out with us today. And we will see you again in 2 weeks.
And if you want to, this is where you can find Fatma.
Yes.
This is where you can find Tiff.
And don't forget Thursday at 2 Eastern Standard Time, where you can see Enosh Fett interviewing Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is going to be on the Poindexter Lounge.
Okay. That's where you can find us, but I hope you know how to.
I mean, you're here, so that would be weird. Also, Meg. Throw in Meg.
Where is Meg? There she is. No, wait, her picture got lost. No, there it is. Haha.
There is Meg.
She's got like the side shifty eye. She's got so many things that you got to put around the picture.
And I think that's it for us. So see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yes. Bye.